like every other week. Doink! Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Friday night, and you know what that means. That means we're here. So I'd like to welcome everybody that's here. That's me, sorry, Saint. I fixed it. Okay, that's better. So tonight, so far, because I have links out the wazoo, so far we have the Saint. Mr. Saint, how you been? Saint, you with me? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Saint. Saint, you there? People in the chat room, hang on 1 second, please. Hey, you guys out in the chat room, can you guys hear me? I just lost my panel, I think. I mean, they're here, obviously, you guys can see them, but let me know if, thank you, Gia. Thank you, Tyler. All right. Hopefully he'll look in the internal and let him know that we can't hear him. Saint, if you can hear me, bud.
Where, how's that?
Turn your fucking microphone thingy right there. See that? Make sure that thing's on solid red all the time. Let's try this one more time, okay? Everybody say hello to Saint. Saint, good to see you.
Yeah. Good to see everybody again.
What's going on? Anything good?
Lots of rain out here, of course. Right. Yep, I'm just staying busy. Holidays coming up and everything. So.
Yep.
But besides that,
I'm sorry, good.
It's all doing good though.
King Coin, you're funny. David, all right, so I'm gonna do a rundown and a quick rundown, and then we'll get into So Tyler East was first. Tyler, thanks for coming. Always a pleasure. Mr. Gear Gryden, 19. How are you, brother? Brother, we ain't talking politics, so if you want on, say yay or nay. Nick Cockerham, who just joined us on the panel. Hello, Tommy. How you been?
Hey, man. I'm okay. How are y'all?
Good to see you. Of course, the Saints in here. We also have Mr. G Mangos in on the panel with us, but he'll hook up with us in a minute. We have Mr. Skywalk 41. How are you? Let me see. Scrolling down here. Who do we have? Mr. David in Missouri. How are you been, sir? It's always a pleasure seeing you. Mr. King Coin. How are you, sir? Good to see you. I thought that's pretty funny. The Mike DeLucia show is going to start. It's not the Mike DeLucia show. I didn't title it the Quagmire tonight because, you know what? I didn't have it in me to talk about anything that's a quagmire unless it's a funny quagmire. I don't know about you guys. It's been a shitty week. Been a sucky week. And I just wanted to have fun. I just wanted to have shoot the shit, see what's going on, you know. However, I am going to go on a rant for about 2 minutes. So allow me those 2 minutes, and then we'll go and we'll do what we're going to do from there. All right? Okay. Rough night, a lot on my mind. Oh yeah, that's I know. Um, Dave, I hope. Yeah, I know, Dave. I'm with you. Know we're thinking about you, Dave. All right, and just know that. Okay, pal. Um, so my rant goes as follows. I don't mind. Obviously, I did me and Ohio Wolverine um, started out Quagmire and we talk politics. We'll talk anything, but a lot of times we talk politics. Okay. Um, and with all the shit that's going on in the world today, with the ISIS and this and that, and the Muslims and everything like that, the extreme Muslims, excuse me, um, with all that shit going on, people's attitudes and people's thought processes aren't up to par, up to snuff, however you want to put it. In my opinion, some of the people's attitudes and their thought processes aren't up there. And here's where I believe that they're not up there. This is total opinion, so relax, folks. Total opinion. I am sick and fucking tired of hearing people say the fucking Muslims are this, or on Facebook they're fucking pigs and they're this and they're that. If people don't stop putting the extreme Muslims that are terrorists in front of that, I'm gonna start knocking people off my fucking subscription list. Because I'm gonna tell you something. That's just ignorant, okay? Because and I said this a week ago, probably it was either last week or the week before, whatever. But it's getting to a point now where I can't even look on Twitter, I can't look on Facebook, I can't come on YouTube without somebody posting something stupid and saying they're monsters, they're this, they're that, they're for the last time, get it straight to all your people out there that think it. Okay, that think that every single solitary Muslim in this world is a terrorist. Please don't be that naive and dumb. I thought we had smarter people than that out there. You know, uh, the people that are doing it, yeah, they suck. Yeah, they're losers. Yeah, they any name you want, any adjective you want to use it. Okay, there are good people that are Muslim. All right. Uh, did we close the borders after we got bombed by Pearl Harbor? Did we tell the Japanese you can't come to the United States? No, we didn't. Did we think that every friggin' Japanese male was going to be a freaking kamikaze? You think he's going to use a car or something? No, we didn't.
Mike,
What?
actually, they did put the Japanese Americans in concentration camps.
Okay, but not all of them, Tommy. But Tom, you get my point.
Yeah, I get your point, but
It's
I just they
people
did
label
to the Japanese.
people are labeling people, and they're on a fine line, in my opinion, of maybe not being racist, but definitely being haters. Um, and do I huss around when I've said it here in my own chat. I do it a lot on Jamie Time and Tommy. I've done it on your chat, and I go, and I always go like this. I go, all you people, okay, but I don't mean that in a, you know, wrong way.
It's a bad time right now, bro. It's a bad time.
Look, I
Real
know it's a
bad
bad.
time.
I know it's a bad time. Okay, I don't give a. I shouldn't say I don't give a shit. It's a bad time. I don't care. Even during a bad time,
No, I know.
people still need to use their brain.
Right.
Okay. I mean, come on.
It's the ignorance, Mikey. It's just ignorance. That's all. Ignorance.
And these people are supposed to be smart.
Ignorance is bliss, bro.
And I'm not talking about politicians, guys. I'm talking about fucking
Everyday
people on YouTube, people on Facebook, people on Twitter.
And they're not making it easier on them either, Mikey. They're
Yeah.
not making it easy on them, you know. I'm talking about the Muslims. You know,
No, they're
yes,
not.
there's good Muslims. Yeah, there's good Muslims. I have friends that are Muslims, and they're not like that. I hear you, but very far in between. I mean, it's like I said. Right now, it's red zone, man. It's a bad time right now, bro. It's hard to fucking determine which ones are good, which ones are bad, because you never know. But
Yeah, and Gerald points out, hey, Mike, if you look back in history, didn't they do the same with the Irish? Yeah. You know, and I'm telling you, it's on that fine line of fucking racism. I swear to God it is.
sure, it is. Racism is always going to be here. It's never going to die.
But then it's these same people like, and they'll say to you, oh, I'm not racist. I just hate every Muslim that walks the face of the planet. Really? Really? Are we entitled to our own opinions? Yes, of course we are. Of course we are. That's what makes the world go round. However, it's not opinion when you're spewing fucking hatred on a group of people that don't belong to be spewed hatred upon. Okay? You want to spew your hatred, spew it upon the people that are responsible for these attacks in France,
but
the US,
Mikey,
all over the world. Spew it on them people. Don't spew it so you're going to sit there and tell me a 15-year-old boy is a fucking terrorist?
Mikey,
a 95-year-old fucking woman is a fucking terrorist?
There are 15-year-old kids that kill
I get that,
Americans. Yes, there are. And there are a lot of fucking Muslims that do not like us because we are not them. And what if you and me and Saint and Tommy Boy all go there and practice Christian? Let's say Christian, it's a religion. Muslim is a religion. So if we take our religion and we practice it over there, what the fuck do you think is gonna fucking happen if we do that shit there, Mikey? What's gonna happen?
Gee, it's not. I don't give a shit if they practice their religion. Let them practice their religion all you want.
But the same goes for them too, brother. They'll do the same thing to us what we do to them. It's not just us. It works. It goes both ways, brother. It goes both ways.
Gee, I'm not saying that people can't. People, whatever denomination, if they have one, maybe they don't even have a denomination, and I'm not getting on the church thing either. I'm not going down.
And for the record, I agree with what you're saying. Yeah,
I'm not going down the religion road.
Right.
What I'm trying to say is that
I know what you're saying. Let's not knock all the Muslims because of the bad ones.
Yes.
Right, I get you.
I said this last week. I'm Italian.
I agree.
I'm Italian. Does that mean I'm in the fucking mafia? No. Okay then. So, but I'm getting sick and tired of fucking people putting this shit on Facebook like every fucking Muslim's a bad person and they all suck a dick.
Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss.
It pisses me the fuck off. So, here's my thing with the rant. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm really, really fucking tired of seeing it. And David Misery just gave me another thing I'm fucking tired of hearing.
Who?
David and Misery. He's in the external chat.
What's he saying?
He said, how do you feel about people calling people stupid like libtard, etc.? I personally think it's wrong. I don't call people names because we don't agree. Right on the head, David. Whichever way people vote, whether you're a Democrat, whether you're Republican, whether you're fucking Libertarian, whether you're fucking Independent, I don't give a rat's fuck which way you vote as long as you vote. Okay? let's say I'm going to have a conversation with a Republican. Do I sit there and ridicule this person because you're a Republican? No, I don't. A very good friend of mine is a Republican. Okay, and he doesn't call me a libtard like other people do. Like YouTube, there are people on YouTube that call people libtards. So, and I hate that. It's one thing about joking around. I joke around with more people on YouTube than I can shake a stick at. Okay, but when you're in a chat or you do the video and you see all you fucking libtards, well, you don't do that. Are there people in the Democratic Party that seem senseless at times? Of course there are. They're everywhere. We're human beings. The Republicans are the same way. We're human beings. Libertarians, we're human beings. Whichever one you want to go with, we're human beings.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Mike. Because it's like, so debate 101. The first team that gets angry is the one that's losing, and they know it. That's why they're getting angry, because they're losing the argument.
Yep.
And if you insult somebody, you are now attacking them personally because you are unable to attack them on the topic at hand and on the debate. So since you're losing there, so now you personally go after them as a person. So those are people who are failing.
I just can't. I mean, like, Johnny will hustle around me. Johnny Master, Sergeant at Arms, done. Happy birthday, brother. Good for you. I know you're on the other. I know you have your own chat going, but happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday there, J-Man.
He'll say to me, "Hey, Mikey, does that D in your Mikey D name stand for Democrat?" That's funny. Do you understand the difference? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's good ribbing and then there's insulting. Yeah.
Yes. But so for those of you that are watching, for those of you that are silent watchers, and by the way, I want to give a shout out to Uncle Kyle. Uncle Kyle, every week, Uncle Kyle does what he does with Jamie Time. He watches this chat, and so a shout out to Uncle Kyle. And I lost my train of thought because I wanted to make sure I shouted you out, Uncle Kyle. Fucking gear. What was I saying? Help me out.
Well, just so kind of ignorance.
Yeah, I'll remember it like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll be like, But
Well, it is a big thing on the conservative side that they say that liberalism is a mental disorder.
yeah,
That's actually a big thing that they believe in.
but you had to see Fox tonight. But where did Tommy go? Did I scare
And I
Tommy
mean,
off? Tommy, I promise. I was just on a rant.
I think we all can agree that both sides do some really stupid stuff sometimes.
Well, they do. So here's my plea. Now that I'm ending the rant, Tommy, come back wherever you are. Here's my plea. If you're on my subscription list, okay, or in my Google feed, or my Google Plus, we're friends on whatever you call that. I follow you, you follow me, or we're friends on. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Followers, your followers.
Yeah. If you're gonna continue to post shit about the Muslims, I will type to you and tell you
unsub is what you mean.
Yeah, I'm done with it.
Unsub.
So, but I'll let you know that I did it, and I'll tell you the reason why I did it. So, please stop doing it. Okay. All right, now Tommy, get back in here. I'm sorry, buddy.
Why did Tommy leave?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if he might have He might have fallen out because of what do you call
Shout
it?
outs to the dragon.
Showers to his dragon.
Yeah, YouTube's been kind of funky. They updated it, put some kind of popular thing on there. My
Yeah.
mobile devices, they won't hold down the chat and stuff.
Yep.
They drop it. Luckily, my computer's working tonight, so glad to be on here there, Mikey.
What's that?
This is luckily my computer's working fine though, so glad to be on here.
Yeah. But anyway, that was my little. There you are, Tommy. I thought you got mad at me for talking politics for 5 minutes. Yeah, you never told me whether you wanted to come on or not, silly. So, anyways, guys, sorry about the rant. In a way, I'm sorry. In a way, I'm not. It's just been bothering me a lot. So I also, other than Uncle Kyle with the shout out, I want to say thanks for the people that keep coming in and watching the chat, and those that are silent watchers or listeners, as it were. That listen to the chat and do something in bunks. Do whatever.
And everybody share this if you guys are watching. Share it for Mikey.
But yeah, you guys have always been good to this chat. Ever since Ohio and I started it, you guys have always been good. So.
Everybody share the chat.
But anyway, all right. So why did I name it? Why did I name it a Suckie Week? Okay.
Can you all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So why did I name it a Suckie Week? Let's have fun. Well, here's what happened. Hello, Hawking Hills. How are you? Here's what happened. So this week, I wasn't in my regular truck. Well, in a regular truck. What they call them, the Dodge Sprinters. They're about 6 feet. They're like big vans. You can walk. You know what I mean?
It's a huge van.
Yeah, it's a huge van. You can stand up in them. If as long as you're not taller than 6'2", you can stand up in them. Without bending. Anyway, so I'm in a rush Tuesday. They got the road closed. I have to go another way. I just have to make a bigger square, really. So I go underneath this old trestle, and I have roof racks on the top of this Sprinter, this van. So I'm in the middle of the, I go underneath the trestle, and now I'm in the middle, and I'm starting to go, make it towards 3/4 the way through, and I hear bang, and what the hell? Then I hear bang again, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck's going on here? I'm like, oh, the trestle was too small, or too short for my truck, or I was too large for it. Either way you want to look at it. Anyways, long story short, I took the fucking roof racks right off the fucking van. Not only did I just take them off, it ripped the metal out of because they were bolted obviously into the roof of the van. So now I had 6 holes in the van, and all that shit's gonna get replaced. The problem with this is that I've already been in an accident and everything with another truck, and
Strike number 2.
oh yeah. So I said to the boss, I said, hey, listen, here's what we'll do. I said, as long as you agree with it, I said, because we have an incentive plan at work. So once a month, like today was the day, the second Friday, we usually get paid for it. So I said, here's what we'll do. If it's $2-3 grand, whatever it is to fix it, don't go through your insurance company. You front the money, and you can take my incentive plan until it's paid off. That way your insurance don't go up, and I don't lose my license and have to go back to that school for another 8 hours. So he said, we'll see. We'll see what we can do about that. Yesterday morning, after about 3 hours of sleep, I get up to go to work at like 3:30 in the morning. I get up, I go down, I hit a all-night Dunkin' Donuts. I get a Dunkin' Donuts coffee, Great One regular, and I go to drink it, and apparently the girl didn't put the cover on enough.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, right in the old saccaroni.
Oh, man.
So now at 65 miles an hour, I am now burning my ball bag.
You're flaming, brother. That's what I got, some homemade heated seats.
Hot balls.
Toasty?
Oh, horrible. So it hasn't been. And then tonight at FedEx, I loaded a pup too heavy on one side, and the guy was good about it. He didn't like scream at me or nothing. He just said, "Hey, go fix that." But yeah, it's been a fucked up week. The weather sucked. I was supposed to go hunting tomorrow. I can't go hunting, so I'm pouting. But yeah, it's been a fucked up week. So I didn't do anything to. Tommy, get back on here though if you want. Get the link and come back. But anyway, so that's why it's been a sucky week, and that's why I named the chat the way I named the chat. Because it hasn't been a good one. So.
Well, hopefully you'll have a better weekend.
Right. And it'll be
better
good if
for
the
you.
Patriots won. You know.
Patriots. Oof.
King, I got my kid. My kid's got a wrestling meet tomorrow, so I can't go. Yeah, if the Patriots don't win, holy shit.
Who do they play?
Houston.
Tough.
Yeah, they're on a flex schedule. It's supposed to be a 1 o'clock game. Now it's an 8:30 game, and I got to be up at fucking 4:45, 3:30 Monday morning. I'm like, you motherfuckers.
They changed it from 1 to 8:30?
Yeah,
Damn.
it's the flex schedule.
Wow. That's a Saturday night or Sunday night?
Sunday.
Because I know now they're going to start playing Saturdays.
Thanks, King. Yeah, I will. I'm going to have a good time watching my kid wrestle. He's mad at me. My kid.
Why?
Oh, because he says, Dad, he says, I can wrestle now. Because, I don't know, he had some fucking thing on his arm, whatever, and they didn't know what the fuck it was, whatever the hell it is. So anytime you have any type of rash or anything, you can't wrestle.
Right.
Unless they know what it is. I said, all right. I said, I'll go hunting. He said, okay. So then I find out that he can wrestle. I said, oh. I said, then I'm going to go watch the wrestling meet.
Yeah.
He's like, Dad, he goes, he says, I want some deer. You got to go hunting. I says, no, kid. I says, I'll go when you're not wrestling. No. And he's like, no. I says, shut up.
What grade is he?
I just seen you.
How many years have they been wrestling?
Oh, he's been doing it 4 years.
Gotcha. Oh, wow.
Since he was a freshman, yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. But at any rate, yeah, the weather's sucking up here lately. Fucking 60 degrees today.
Yeah, doesn't know what he wants to do.
Dude, how am I supposed to go ice fishing in 60-degree weather?
Ice fishing?
Yeah.
Fuck that, brother.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing. Ice fishing's the balls.
What, do you stand on a fucking frozen pond and...
Well, that's what's called ice. I mean...
Yeah. What if that bitch breaks? You're shit out of luck.
Well, you don't go on ice that's too thin. Silly.
Mm.
Do you got your little sled and stuff, Mike? So you can throw everything back and drag it out there?
I do not. I've only gone, to be honest with you, I've only gone ice fishing a couple of times. And each time I've gone, I've only jigged. So,
City boys don't be ice fishing, man.
yeah, you're a city boy. You don't like ice fishing.
City boys don't be doing that shit.
Yeah, I know, Gear. I'd love to go take a trip and go see Sask. I'd do that in a heartbeat. I would love to go.
Sasquatch hunting?
No, Sask Green,
Oh,
13th.
what's up with Sasquatch hunting?
No,
Or
Gear
bear
was saying
hunting?
that I should go take a trip out to see him because he's already got ice. He's way out in the
Go see
northwest
some-
part of Canada.
I want to go see some Sasquatches.
So, I know, right, Kane? Ice and 60-degree weather do not match.
We can go bear hunting. Bear hunting be cool.
I haven't gone. I've never done that. Have you guys ever gone bear hunting?
Bear hunting would be pretty fucking fun.
I've never done that.
It'd be pretty exciting. Or if you like, I would like to go hog hunting. That's what I would like to do.
I'd love to do that.
From a chopper. I love going on a chopper.
From a chopper. No.
Oh, yeah. You
Up
never
front,
seen it,
close
dude?
and personal.
Oh, no. You go on a
That's
chopper,
not
dude.
hunting.
Oh, yeah,
Dude,
it is.
that's not hunting.
Oh, it is. It's
No,
so
it's
much
not.
fun, dude. Oh, yeah.
Gee, hunting from a helicopter. Hey, Sarah Palin, listen
I
to me for a second.
know. It's
Sarah
not old
Palin,
school.
listen to me for a minute. Hunting from a helicopter, right?
Yeah,
Okay, you ready?
yeah.
All right, you're down there in Maryland, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You go to your local aquarium, okay?
Uh-huh. Be
All
more.
right.
Yeah.
Huh? Go to your local aquarium,
Right.
okay? And bring a fishing rod, tackle box, and stick your line in the fucking aquarium. That's not fishing.
I agree.
That's what hunting from a fucking airplane or a helicopter is. It's not hunting. That's fucking easy.
Oh,
That's
I don't
just
know about
killing.
that.
I don't know
It's
about
down-
easy.
That's fucking
it's
easy.
fun, dude. It's fun, dude.
That's fucking easy.
You gonna hang outside of a helicopter,
I wouldn't say
100 or so
easy.
feet above the ground, and shooting at a
Yeah.
moving target while you're moving?
Dude,
Yeah, thank you. It's not easy.
Dude. the U.S. military does it every day.
When's the last time you did it?
I won't do it.
Why?
It ain't hunting, it's killing.
That's
Maybe.
true.
Yeah, well, it's fun. It's still fun. It's more
Fuck.
fun than fucking sitting on a fucking ice pond, fucking freezing your fucking balls off trying to ice fish. You know?
I know what you're saying, Mike. Like when I moved out here to Washington State, I got my balls broken. Oh, you guys over there on the East Coast, you use treble hooks and stuff. You know, out here it's all single hook, barbless for trout. And they would laugh. They're like, "That's not fishing, using treble hooks." But it is when you're bass fishing.
You can't anymore.
So,
You can't no more.
oh, really?
Nope. You gotta cut them off with pliers or.
No, I like fishing, man. I'm not a big fisher, but me and my son, he loves fishing. My son can fish every fucking day. Yeah, I take him to different ponds and lakes and shit during the summertime and we go fishing, but, you know, I've never been like fucking white marlin or tuna or nothing like that on the boat. Me and boats don't do too good with fucking body movement. Roller coasters,
you get a little sick, do you?
Oh, yeah. Not too good with body movement. My son, sure, forget about it. He'll go on a fucking roller coaster all day. But me, I fucking, yeah, dude. If I stare at a roller coaster for a minute, I get sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a city boy, G.
Thank you. I'm a city boy, brother. Yep. Born and raised. That's me. And I know, you know. I know my limitations. I don't do all that dare diving shit, you know, skydiving, fuck all that.
Right on, Hawken Hills. Hawken Hills, how you been, by the way? Good to see you. Gear says he went fishing once wasn't having any luck. Before we left, I tossed out some cat food and got the dipping net. Went home with a good mess of catfish.
Who's the guy with the Santa hat?
That's gear.
Oh, that's Gary. Cool.
That's the gear, man.
With Rudolph's nose.
There
Right.
you go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
My daughter says to me, I was going hunting one day, and she says, Daddy, you're not going to kill Rudolph, are you?
Oh man.
I says, no, honey. Just his mother, maybe his father.
You didn't say that.
Yes, I did.
Oh.
And she goes, but not Rudolph, right? I go, no. He goes, oh, I don't. She goes, I don't care about his mother and father.
That's good. She's funny.
Teaching him young, brother. Teaching him young.
That's right, brother.
You know.
You do it good, brother. You're a good man. I've always
might
told
let
you
her
that. You raised
I
them right. You
I might
raised
let her
them
go.
right.
When I get back from a wrestling meet, I might take her out and back and go squirrel hunting. I got about 10 squirrels in the backyard I want to get rid of.
Do you?
Oh, yeah. But every time I go out there, it's the middle of the day. They're never there in the middle of the day, you know what I'm saying?
Got some good 22s. These 22X fucking pellet shots.
Oh, yeah? That's
They're
my
pretty
next pellet
good.
gun.
They got a good. Oh, dude, they're good. They're a good round, dude. They're
Dude,
good,
that'll take down a fucking... Well, my pellet gun will take down a coyote, but that'll...
Oh no, it's 22 long rifle gun. I'm talking about it's ammo for a 22 long rifle, but they're pellet. They're for animal, for pest control, for like
Yeah. Right,
Yeah.
right. But they do make a pellet gun.
It's like a bird shot.
Right.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's like a bird shot for a 22 LR.
But they make a pellet gun 22.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool.
And the
That's
pellet
cool.
is fucking huge.
Oh, I bet.
I've seen the
I bet they're
.177s. They make a 22.
Yeah. Ruger puts one out.
I forgot.
I bought the Ruger Elite 177. It says on the box, it'll say 177/22.
So you're getting 1,000 feet per second then.
Well, I get like 1,200, 1,250.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Gee, you're in a wind tunnel.
I shot a 55-gallon drum barrel with my pellet gun about 10 feet away, and you run your finger over the barrel, and you can feel the pimple, the indentation. Did you just swallow a microphone or something?
Sorry, I had to mute him for a second there.
It's all good.
Sorry, my Bluetooth came on and I'm trying to use my headphones. Sorry.
Oh, I was like, what the hell is he doing?
Sorry.
It's all good.
All right, so you shot your 55-gallon drum.
Shot a 55-gallon drum 10 feet away with my pellet gun. Hey, Stuart Design, good to see you. What was I saying? It's always been a long week.
So did it penetrate? Did it go all the way through?
No, it just left a dimple.
Okay.
But that's 10 feet away on a 55-gallon drum. It will kill you. It'll kill a human being with no problem. I'm convinced it will.
Now, is that using CO2 cartridge or something?
Nope, no CO2.
No, most of the 22s are break barrel.
Yep, just like the 177s.
So
Right on, Tommy. Welcome back, brother.
What do you pump
Welcome
it,
back,
or
Tommy boy.
what's that? Brake barrel.
It's a brake barrel. You just... Hang on a second. Give me a sec. Talk amongst yourselves, guys. I'll go get it.
He's gonna grab it.
Now
Talk amongst yourselves.
my brother's got one that he can shoot through one side of a 55-gallon oil barrel. It'll shoot through one side and dent the other.
No shit. With what, Tommy? A 22?
It's a what's an air rifle? It's got
No shit.
interchangeable barrels from a 22 to a 177.
Damn.
Now the 177 barrel, when you stick it on, it's so light with the force that the gun puts out, it is completely inaccurate.
So,
You
I
said
haven't had
it's...
one of these types in probably like 30 years. So is it kind of like, I remember you had the copper BBs, then you had these other things that were pellets. Are those pellets, or is it still the same
No, the
thing, that
177
pellet?
pellets. That's what this takes. Okay. So, and I'll tell you something about this son of a bitch, right? It's a Ruger.
Put your camera back on, Mikey.
What's that?
Is your camera on?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it shows
let me
your
turn up my
icon.
bandwidth or something. I can't see you.
Me neither. It's got your icon on.
There you go.
Okay, you good?
Yeah, there you
Yep.
go.
All right. So, it's the Ruger Elite. It's the same one the Fat Man did on his thing.
And that's airsoft, Mikey?
No, that's just a regular pellet gun.
Oh.
Yep.
All right, but watch. So, I don't know if I can do it from here, but... So, it breaks there,
Yeah.
okay? And then,
Put your pellet in.
hang on. Let me do this.
Yeah, where do you put your pellets at?
Right there. See that
In
hole?
that hole.
Put the pellet in
How
there.
many do you put in? How many can
One.
it hold?
One.
One?
All right. And then you're ready to go.
One pellet at a time?
Yep.
Oh.
So was that like an air piston then? So when you pull that back, it's kind of charging air up?
It's like a boat action. I got it.
Now, Mikey, is that the interchangeable barrel?
No. Can I change that barrel? I probably could, Tommy.
Because my brother's is interchangeable. He can switch it from the 177 to the 22.
I don't think I got that one.
But it puts so much pressure from the 22 barrel. If you switch it over to the 177, it's not accurate. You can't hit nothing with it past, say, 15, 20 feet.
Yep. This is the Ruger Blackhawk Elite. I'll tell you what, the son of a bitch weighs about 9 pounds, for Christ's sakes.
Damn.
My fucking shotgun weighs less than this thing.
Damn, that sucks.
Okay, see those? Yeah, those are like about $100 or something, right?
Yeah, right in the nose.
So you could take out bird and squirrels and stuff like that with that thing.
I'll kill a
Then.
coyote with that.
Wow.
You think?
Cat, raccoon,
If you hit him in the head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
raccoon, possum.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, I've seen Cabela's.
Mm-hmm.
They've got one that you can actually adjust the pressure to it, and it's designed where you can actually shoot hogs with it.
Really?
What? Hogs?
It's like $600 for it or something like that.
And this is for what, an airsoft?
Air rifle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd rather just go buy a 12 gauge.
Right? You know why? Because for the money is what it's going to cost you.
Right.
Yeah, but
I
can
could,
you imagine
and
telling
I could
somebody,
buy shells. I could buy a shotgun and I could buy a case of shells.
But that pellet gun is going to save you on ammo. You can have fun,
Oh, it's
playing
500 rounds. It's 500 rounds for fucking
Yeah, that's true.
$8.
Yeah, but could you imagine telling somebody you killed a boar with a pellet rifle? And they're never going to believe you.
Right? And you could actually, King, you're right. Mike King says, kill some idiots with it, Mike. If you were close enough, you could this would kill a human being.
You think so?
Oh fuck yeah.
How fast are those pellets coming out?
1250.
Damn.
So it's just like a 22 long rifle. Yeah.
Yeah, no shit. I didn't think that would
Oh yeah,
come
it's
out
nothing
so
to be
fast.
it's nothing to be fucked with, I'll tell you that.
Oh no.
I hit a fucking what do you call it at work? Groundhog.
Yeah.
Dude, in one out the other.
No shit.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
So if you don't get 6 more weeks of winter, more ice fishing, you can put a hole in that fucker.
Oh, I already did. He's done. I was pissed though. The guy at work fucking took it. I wanted to take it. He ate it. He took it and cleaned it and ate it. No, King. It's like seriously. I bought a container of 500. I liked my other pellets better. They were heavier. They were 10.5. The pellets I have now, I don't like the grain on them. But hey,
How much do the pellets cost, Mikey?
fucking $8 for
How many?
a dish of fucking 500.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So, yeah, I know. Yeah, I didn't get the. Then the son bitch didn't even bring me any in to eat it. I'm like, damn. You know, the groundhogs, all they eat is leaf. All they eat is leaves and shit. You know, grass rather. You know, they're what's that word I'm looking for? Grazers. You know.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
the airsoft guns, they're making them pretty fucking legit. I mean, they're making them pretty powerful. They're not like your old pellet guns, you know, like your Ryder BB guns, your little Red Ryder.
Oh, I'm with you, Gerald B. Gerald B says, Mike, with that thing, why bother getting the 7? Because you guys know how I want the 17 HMR. Go with the 22 mag. And in Maine, you can hunt deer with the 22 mag.
Oh, 22 mag is fierce. That's a nice round.
I'm still thinking, which is better, 22 mag? All right, let's take a poll. Everybody that's on the on the panel. All right. So if you guys that are on the panel with me, put it in the external. What would you rather have, a 22 mag or a 17 HMR? So whatever you want, just whatever you like, just type it in into the external. Because you guys know what I'm gonna put.
Sorry, I'm on an iPad. I can't.
All
If I
right.
go to the chat, Ash, yeah, if I go to the chat, I'll hang up. I'll get on my laptop in a minute.
So we'll take a little poll with everybody that's here, and
I'm not real familiar with 17 HMR.
17's a nice gun.
Yeah,
I tell you, Mike,
I don't know anything about them.
if I could find something that would take 22 long rifle and 22 mag,
Yeah.
I would go with that.
Yeah, me
Right.
too.
But if you're going that way, and it's going to be a little special and a little different, and I think that 17 HMR, I think that's a little hotter round as well. To get that real sharp point to it and everything.
And they're expensive. They're getting expensive to buy too.
That's the downside with 17 HMR. But 22 and 22 mag, that stuff's starting to get up in price now.
Yeah, that's a fun round too.
And you know what I like about? Here's what I learned about the 17 HMR, especially if you're a fur bearer, you know. So I'm watching this Andrew over there. Oh, what is his channel name? Not Wild. You guys know who Andrew is? He's a trapper way the hell out in the northwest part of Canada. Anyways, he uses a 17 too, and he was saying that a reason that he uses the 17 is because instead of the 22 mag is because as a trapper, when he shoots with the 17, it doesn't go through and through. Wild North, thank you, Gear.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Thank you, Gear. Appreciate that. Well, it's almost even. I think the 22s might have it, but so that's pretty cool. Yeah, good, Gerald. Good point. In Maine, you can as he stated, you can hunt with a 22 mag in Maine. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never shot a 22 mag. Obviously, I've shot a 22, but I've never shot a 22 mag. So
Me neither. Me neither.
I would think that 17-inch MR is probably easier to find on the shelf than 22 mag.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's just I thought it was just the 22 LRs you can't find.
I see both all the time. Yeah.
I think there's idiots who are grabbing the mag by mistake.
Well, they won't fit anyways.
Yeah,
right?
they'll find that out when they get home.
They're not going to fit, are they? Right?
Right.
You can't put a mag in a 22.
No, absolutely not. They're much longer, taller. No way. Can't be done.
Yeah, I was
You
going to
can
say.
always interchange the cylinders if you got a revolver.
Oh, yeah.
Here they got what they call that, a moon disc or something.
Still
So
no recoil.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Gerald B says still no recoil in the 22 mag like the 22. Why does the 22 have a recoil to it?
No, absolutely not. No.
Like that recoil I had with the 17 when I was shooting Working Class Woodsman. I was shooting his 17 when him and I went shooting. You know that video I did, and that was a nice. I showed. Did I show you guys? Did I share the link?
Yeah.
There's a 17H. You saw it, right? Saying.
What, man?
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 of you up there.
Who put it out? Did Ruger put it out? Ruger puts out a 17H MR that's like fucking. What was it saying? $700?
Yes, about that, 600-700. Well, Is Your 6 just picked up a 17H MR too.
Oh, did he? The bastard.
Yeah.
I'm looking at one. Who the fuck put it out? Oh, I'll think about it in a minute. I can't even think tonight.
Does it come with the scope on it?
Yep, $300.
Who's that? Marlin?
Nope.
Savage?
Yes.
Savage, yeah.
$300 with a scope on it.
Yeah, they can get a 308 for like $350. What the hell?
Wasn't me.
Yeah, you can get a fucking 308 salvage for like $350.
Right. The 22 mag has the same size case as the 17. Right on, Gerald. That I knew.
I like
Gerald, you know what I'm gonna have to do, Gerald? Well, if I get my 17, right? Gerald, you got a 22 mag?
So I'm assuming that 17H MR is going to have a smaller MOA on it. You're going to shoot tighter groups with that instead of like just some bulk long rifle. Probably a tighter shooter. So if you're hunting, that's definitely the way to go.
Yeah, well, that's what he said, because Gerald said you can hunt deer in Maine with a 22 mag, so.
I think it's all in your head there, King Coin.
Oh, you don't anymore, Gerald? All right. I was going to say, Gerald, I'll have to get my 17, and I'll have to, I'll have to break down, and I'll have to go to God's country. You know, the screen's stuck on me.
Yeah, you're still presenting probably.
Thank you for letting me know that, guys. Let me take that off. Sorry about that, guys. I'll have to, make my way to God. I was up at God's country yesterday.
Are you going to North Carolina, Mikey?
No. Down
You
there with
said
you
you was going to
Southerners?
God's country.
I ain't going down there with them Southerners, Tommy.
You said you was going to God's country. You can't come down here if you going or you can't go to God's country if you're going anywhere else.
Oh, yes, I can. I was in the great state of Maine.
Where's that? Is that even part of the U.S.?
Wow. It's actually part of Massachusetts.
Where's that? No.
You know
Is
that
this
little...
is this the same redneck who does the cooking shows?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
You don't know Tommy? I'm sorry. Where's my
I've seen his videos and
where's
stuff.
my politeness? Where's my manners? Mr. Redneck Cockerham, meet the saint.
That's right.
What's going on? Yeah, I recognize his two sons. They wrestle and stuff all the time.
Yeah, they're a handful.
So is that like a little? Is that like a man cave shack or shed or something that you got out there
Hey, P-NAS guys, how
that
are
you're
you?
hanging out in, or
Oh, I
something?
live in this. It's my little tiny house.
Oh, okay. Because you got your little mini stove and everything out there. I was like, all right, is this like a figure out what you got going on out there? Yeah, that's a cool little spot there. Guys could just do whatever you want, you know.
Pretty much, I do. My kids live with my mom and dad because my mom and dad has a big house. I just wanted something of my own.
Nice. There you go.
But my kids are grown, so.
So, P-NAS guys, he said he just picked up a Mossberg Patriot in 30-06 with a beautiful walnut stock for just under 400. That's fucking pissa. And it
came with a Vortex scope.
Right.
Vortex is good stuff.
There he is. You want a link, my friend? Gerald, I wish you had a headset so you can get on here. Let's have Gerald on here some night. That'd be great. And it is God. He's right. It's God's country because they can carry without a permit up in Maine. Yeah, Gerald, I was up in Green, Maine was the furthest north I went yesterday, Thursday. Yeah, yesterday was Thursday. Okay, brother, no problem. Yeah, so I was up. I had to do some stops in Lewiston and Green, and I met a guy up in Auburn. He was coming down from Turner. And then they cut over to Bodenham. And it's a nice ride up through there. But the Northeast is way better than the South. Don't you guys agree?
Oh, you just trying to stir up trouble?
No, not at all. But see, Tom, you don't have the accent like all the other Southerners. I mean, you have an accent, but you don't you know what I mean?
Are you saying I don't have the southern twang?
Yeah, that.
That's it.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I've heard people in Ohio say that I do, but
No way, Gerald. Let me tell you, bro. It was quiet up there. I was up in Sumner, Maine over the summer. Oh my God, did I fall in love with that place? I can't make one tell. I got that one. Is who being douchey? Gerald said south of Augusta. They call Little Boston or Northern Mass. Do you hear the Southern in him, King? I don't know. I mean, I do, but I don't. You know, it's not like a TR Southern. You know.
Well, that's the difference between North Carolina and South Carolina.
I didn't know there was a difference. No, just kidding. It's the fucking South. Yeah, I know.
Now, if you go to the beach, like down to Myrtle Beach, them people down there don't even have a twang. I mean, they talk like Northerners.
Yeah, because that's all us people from up here that, Jersey, Connecticut, New York, they all want to go retire and live down on Myrtle Beach.
It's just crazy to hear it. Which I don't hear accents from hardly anybody. So.
Frankie, no problem, bro. Thanks for coming. Hey, Buddy Light, good to see you. Oh, that just reminded me of what Gerald just said about the people that live south of Augusta. Joe, correct me if I'm wrong. This is what I was told. There's 1,000,002 people that live in the whole state of Maine.
Yeah, something like that.
1,000,002. Okay. With something to the effect of close to 90%, 80, whatever, but it's close to 90%. This is what I'm told, anyways. Close to 90% live in south of Augusta.
I'd believe that.
That's just like, I mean, if you guys picture what Maine looks like, or go on Google and look at Maine, look at a map of Maine, and look at Augusta, and go from Augusta to the New Hampshire border. Hey, there he is. Hey, Bush. That's, 90% of their population, that's where it is. Or close to it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if 90 is the right number, but I'm just saying, I know, I could have sworn this, it was close to it. Micah Hawk. But,
Yeah, I took a trip up to Maine one time and went all the way up to Bangor and then headed east all the way to the Canadian border out by this town called Lincoln.
yeah.
I think it was Calais or something. And I tell you, I mean, yeah, driving by, you could see moose on the side of the road. But at night, I mean, the towns are like 30, 40 miles apart. And the towns are very small. And the stars were just incredible. It was so dark up there because there's just not a lot of, you're not getting any city lights.
Well, the city lights, and Frank says you got to have a lot of gumption to stay in Rangeley. Absolutely. You got to have, and Fat Man says you got to have a lot of lube to live in Myrtle Beach, right? Let me see. Yeah, Frank, that town, well, Aquasec is part of Rangeley, and that's where that's where I stay. Are you ready for this? The town closes down at like 6. Only during hunting season and in the winter does the country store stay open until 8. Not even in the summer. It's unreal. Saint Joe wants to know. He says it sounds like you took Route 9. Do you remember what route?
Ooh, God, that trip was like 15 years ago, 20 years ago. But so I'm not sure what the exact route was. But the little border town, I mean, it was literally on the border of Canada on the east side.
On the northeast side of Maine?
Yeah, it was all the way. So the little town I went to, like I said, it was right on the. There was a little gate with the Canadian Guard there, and if you went past that gate, you were in Canada. And actually, I went there. Some cousins of my ex-wife were graduating high school, and I
Yeah.
think it was maybe like 20 people were graduating that day. So just a tiny, tiny little town. Um, but it's just so it's beautiful up there, and it's so quiet.
All right. Were you on the water?
The water,
Were you on the water?
I don't think we were quite that far. Close.
Was it? Was it? All right. Hang on a minute.
But to me, I think once you like Bangor is the city. I think
Bangor is. Yeah. Go
once you
ahead.
hit Bangor and south, yeah, then you're starting to get into populated areas.
No, not really. I mean, well, yeah or no. Gerald will tell us better than that. Because you can go to, you know, it, I mean, you're not going to find a town, and Gerald, please tell me if I'm wrong, but you're not going to find a town that, other than, Portland and uh, Lewiston and Auburn um, have the most, right? um, all the other towns, I don't think, what do they got? Tops 10,000, 12, 13,000 people in it. Now, were you east of Bangor or west of Bangor? Or don't you remember?
East.
All right, so if you're east of Bangor,
And
you
look for
remember?
Route 9 and go through Lincoln.
Hang on.
Stinking Lincoln, they call it that because there's a big paper mill there. And so it's like either you pick snails for escargot, you work for the lumber company and the paper mill, or you work in one of the small businesses in town. That's it.
So,
I'm just saying.
what's wrong with that?
Um, Opportunities are limited, but that's what it's like if you're in a small town, you know.
Right. I'm just trying to see if,
Well, welcome everybody coming into the chat. Looks like maybe some other chats are closing up.
probably.
Getting the late crowd, so welcome everybody.
It won't let me look up Lincoln, Maine.
So I got a question for you, Mike.
Yeah, I'm
Hunters
listening.
wear camouflage so they're not seen, but
Mm,
then you wear a bunch of orange.
well, it all
Are, are,
depends.
are they like the deer colorblind or something? They can't see
Oh,
orange?
this Lincoln. Um,
I don't get it. You wear camouflage and then you got orange so everybody
First
can
of all,
see you.
you're north of Bangor when you go to Lincoln.
Yeah,
Okay.
and east.
No, well, yeah, north and due east a little bit. Yep, you took route, and then when you were in Lincoln, which way did you go? East or west?
Kept on going east, all the way to the border.
Um,
I think it's Callis or so. Not Chehalis, that's Washington. Callis or something. I think it's Callis, Maine.
what about Route 6? You think you might have taken Route 6?
There we go. Let's invert the 9.
Because Route 6 goes all the way to Vanceboro, Lambert Lake,
Yeah, that lake.
Codyville, Topsfield.
Topsfield, yep. Went through there.
Yeah, so Gerald, he went Route 6.
So that big lake that's kind of in the middle there by Topsfield, is there
Yep,
big? You see a big lake in Topsfield?
yep.
Um, they got all kinds of what do you call those? The lodges and stuff. There's a couple of lodges on there, and I stayed at a house on that lake. It was her grandmother, and she was actually looking after an older woman, and the woman had passed away, and the people said, "Well, you can still live in the house." And so I actually stayed on that lake uh, for a couple of nights, and it was awesome. Unfortunately, I was there for other reasons. I didn't bring any fishing equipment, but it was a killer spot. So yeah, um, and then I really like the Bar Harbor area too, Mount Desert Island.
Yeah, Baja is beautiful.
And Arcadia, if when you go to Arcadia, that's a lot like the Pacific Northwest in a way. Reminded me a lot
But Gerald
of
says
each
you're on
other.
like a 3 hour ride from Bangor.
Yeah,
Extra. Um,
and then like you'll hit a small Indian town, Native American, and
yeah, there's a reservation up there somewhere. I don't know the name of it, but
and they dropped the speed limit down to like 30 miles an hour, and they just pull everybody over for revenue.
oh, absolutely.
So you got to slow down at those, or you're gonna totally get pulled over.
Yep. Yeah, Gerald lives up that way. He lives up in Maine. Hey, V Boy, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Did I miss anybody? Hey, Mr. Campbell, how are you, sir? Thank you for coming in. Um, yeah, I have to go up that way because, anyways, people are answering your questions for your orange with the camo.
Oh, were they? So what's the
Batman
answer?
says because the DSC shades, they don't see
Okay.
they see shades and outlines. Um, Turkey hunting in New Hampshire, you don't need any orange whatsoever. I don't recommend that. I think more hunters get shot turkey during turkey season than any other season. Um, that's just my opinion. It's not fact. It's just what I believe. But you know, you know what I'm saying.
Yep. I figured it had to be something like that. I was just kind of making it funny.
I got you. I got you.
It's kind of like why do drive-through ATMs have braille on them?
I don't know why.
It's a regular ATM. It's just put in a drive-through.
Oh yeah, see, he's up there. Joe, you're up there if you're only 15 minutes from Old Town. Although we go up there, my work goes up there. Um, but at any rate, Stano, good to see you.
So is that where you're going to go, Mike, when you retire? You're going to move up to Maine, you think?
I'd like to. I'd like to. Um, my wife wants to go down with Tommy.
Just get one of those hydraulic wood splitters so you don't have to do all the chopping yourself.
Right. She wants to go down to Carolinas. I want to go to Maine. It's just so, Joe.
You're going to want.
Joe,
Are you
do
going to want a
you?
shovel? You're going to have to shovel, and your,
Who
your
cares?
joints are going to get a little achy.
That's why I have children and grandchildren, and that's why they invented plows and snow blowers. Joe, do you? So from Old Town, do you north, south, east, west? Um, it's just okay. It's just hard for me to explain. See, out there where you guys are in the Pacific Northwest, you guys get the rainforest, fucking, and you're looking at moss. You're looking at, you know what I mean? Not that that's all you have, but I'm just saying. We don't have. Hey, Blues Girl, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Um, there's something about. Now I have a place in New Hampshire. I got my trailer in New Hampshire. I love that. I love that place too. It's a small town. Town's about 3,200 people. Um, Peyton, if you guys are old enough to remember Peyton Place, um, there's a book called and a movie years and years and years ago. Um, and also, it's the home of the first recorded serial killer. Um, but New Hampshire is beautiful. To me, it's too small and it's getting smaller. Um, and to me, Maine is like the Northeast's miniature Alaska, so to speak, if you would. You know, um, it's
Yeah.
so
You'd be
it's
closer to your family in Maine too, instead of
yeah.
Alaska.
It's just I gotta get Gerald on. Gerald will tell you all about it, obviously more than me, but
Yeah,
um,
just watch Northwoods Law.
right.
And they're in the populated areas.
Well,
That show.
not all of them. That guy that does
Most.
Aroostook County, Aroostook County is not populated.
Okay.
Um,
Because usually they show the map before they go right to their story, and
right.
most of them are in the South. I think.
Peyton is Peyton for Peyton Place. Um, well, no, because you can come up. Um, shit, I think there's only 3,000 people in Rangeley too, and that's Northwest Maine. You know, Eustis. Just that's about what. What's Eustis, Gerald? All of what, a 30-minute ride, 35-minute ride to the college. Right up 27. But yeah, but they go all over though. They're all over the state. They're just doing certain guys now. When they were in Munson one time. Munson don't have that many people. I mean, they don't. They have more than like 10, but you know what I'm saying. Aroostook County is that there's more animals than fucking people. The White Mountains are beautiful. Might clean a small 2-bedroom up here in Oakfield for $26,000. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Gerald, there's just outside of Farmington. That's what I was trying to think of. Farmington to Eustis. Was that a half hour? Probably a little bit better, right? Yeah, it's probably a little bit better than a half hour. Yeah, it's a lot better than a half hour, I believe. But
I would say see if you could swing something where you can do Maine and the Carolinas, but that won't work because if you spend the winters in Carolina, you can't go ice fishing.
right. There's a Gerald. We got a customer. She's probably 20 minutes southwest of Farmington, and she moved up. Her and her husband moved up to Maine back in the late 80s, and they bought it from an old woman, and they bought it from her, not a real estate agent. So um, they paid her once a month. They paid her $500 a month until it was paid off. Okay.
They own 200 acres of land. All right. Um, Farmhouse on it, the whole thing. Uh, they're not agricultural. They don't come under agricultural, so they don't get all that, grants or what have you. Um, but her taxes on the land, just on the land, are like, I think she said it wasn't even 1,000 a year, or it was 1,000. You guys pay twice, right? So it might just be over 1,000 a year on 200 acres of land. That's unbelievable. Yeah, Gerald, I subscribe to Andrew Moore's Moors. He's a real estate agent out of Maine. He does Aroostook County, and just he's done a few outside the county, but not many. I'm always on his site. Always, always, always on his channel, rather. Excuse me.
So you're going to be busy this weekend. When you think you're going to be able to get back out there?
Well, I already took the 29th off to go hunting, so I'll be hunting then. That's muzzleloader season, so hopefully there'll be snow on the ground.
Does that end on the 1st?
31st ends it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bush. Most times you can only pay taxes on developed or cleared land. But I don't know if Maine has it, but I know New Hampshire does. Yep. In New Hampshire, you can, what's it called? Not put it in escrow. What the hell is it called? You can put your land in a trust, and you will only pay taxes on what you use. There's provisions with that. You go to sell it, or you go to open it up. You say, "Oh, I want my daughter to come up and have a house or whatever." You got to pay the back taxes on that land. I don't know.
And what if you just like put your trailer on it? If you clear a little spot, put your trailer on it.
No, I'll be paying up where I am, I'll be paying up the wazoo. But if I went up as high as Gerald, even if I don't go way up into Aroostook, right? If I went either near Gerald or west, out near Farmington area and all that. What's it called? Weldon? Oh, no, excuse me, Weld. That area out there. And I could probably buy 10 acres of land, throw a trailer on it. For what, Gerald? 11,000, 12,000. I mean, when you start getting up there in the Fatman says 1,700 acre hunting lease is only 3,700 for 6 months. Yeah, but that's 7,400 a year. Well, for 1,700 acres, that's actually not that. That's actually really good.
Yeah, Stan, I got a bunch of friends out in Colorado, and they're all selling off their mineral rights. And they get like $200, $250. That's it, because they're doing all that fracking out there.
What the hell is fracking? Forgive my ignorance.
Hydraulic. So they use hydraulic pressure to fracture the ground, and so it releases the natural gas.
All the gases that's screwing up people's water.
Yep.
Yep. Hey, Dish, sweetheart, how are you? I just sent you a thing if you'd like. Um, he can plant, take approved trees and no permanent structures. Right. It's I knew for the land, right, 12,000, and then it's another 10 for a well and septic. No, right, exactly. But if I just have my trailer on it, was that what you were asking, Saint?
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Is
was I was right. Gerald said I was right. I could get it for, 10 acres of land for 12 grand. Throw my trailer on and hunt on it, do whatever I want. Okay. Um, but if I have, like he was just saying, if I put septic and water and everything in there, now I'm looking at 15, probably 15,000. All right. But where I am in New Hampshire, I grew up using an outhouse. I got no problem using an outhouse. And
well, even if you could spread it out. I mean, get the land now, and then
yeah,
when you're closer to retirement,
but
then put a well in and
knowing
stuff.
me,
Go
knowing
off
me, 10
grid.
acres ain't going to be enough. Everybody says to me, we were talking about hitting the Powerball, the lottery there, whatever the hell you call it. And um, the bacon sandwich is fracking delicious. Absolutely, Mr. Fatman, my southern brother. Um, and we're talking about what you do if you hit the money. You know, what would you do with 175 million? And I'd say I wouldn't buy acreage of land. I would buy. How far am I from Melrose? Well, right now, where I live now, Blues, I am about, while going by the highway instead of the back way, I'm probably 30, about, I don't know, 26 miles or so, 27 miles. When I grew up in Wilmington, Melrose was probably about 8 miles, 9 miles. Uh, but people would, so we're talking about, um, hitting the Powerball, whatever. Well, what would you do? And I said, I wouldn't buy acres of land. I said, I would buy miles of land. You know,
So, Mike, if you throw your tomahawk around in Massachusetts, is that discharge of a deadly weapon?
you know where I am, Blues. Where I am now, Blues, or you know where Wilmington is? Yeah, I would too, Gerald. Absolutely, brother. Yeah, I'm not that far from Seabrook. I just go to the track all the time. I'm in Dracut, Blues. Did you ever hear of Dracut, Mass? If you're familiar with the area, I'm right off 93 before you get to Salem, New Hampshire. Or if you're on Route 38, I'm next to Pelham, New Hampshire. Absolutely, Gerald. I would love to. Joe, you know what I turn it into though? I would have like Joe. I don't know if you know him or not, but Wyndham Woodcraft and Working Class Woodsman and Saja Fina uh, and those guys, and open up like a place for people that like to uh, do primitive camping and stuff like that. I'd definitely open up to that. You know, I'm not trying to make money. I'm just trying to let people do what they some people can't do. Some people don't have the land and all that shit to do that.
Well, here comes some trouble with a capital D.
Where in the Sam hell have you been?
Where have you been? Oh, I like your
You
little deer.
have had all of YouTube worried sick.
What?
Where
No.
you're at. Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell yes. We were worried sick about you, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That doesn't even begin, huh?
Hey, don't let her lie to you like that.
You're like family, dude, and you just disappeared. You can't do that.
Oh, I didn't know that. No, I just want to take some time off.
Oh, God, no, you cannot do that. No.
Not allowed?
No,
Okay.
not without saying something first. I mean, we don't have your phone number or nothing. We had no way to get a hold of you. It was scary, dude. It was scary. Hey!
I only answer to 3 people, and that's my mother, my wife, and my boss. Those are the only 3 people I have to answer to.
You said you weren't married.
I'm not.
Well, consider me your wife, okay?
Oh, you're my cyber wife?
Yeah.
Whoa. Get in fucking line.
We're making Mike jealous.
Get in fucking line. Wait, stop right there. Jesus H. Christ.
Jeez, we need a way to get a hold of you, dude.
What is it? Stump got in touch with me. I sent him my phone number.
Well, you about scared the shit out of us. I'm just saying.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Dish. I didn't realize that.
Oh,
I apologize.
God. You did. You had us scared. I'm just saying. You had us really scared. We were worried about you. We love you.
Oh, thank you. I love you too.
You're so full of shit. I didn't even feel that from the heart or anything. How you doing, Mikey?
Oh, are you talking to me? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mikey. Yeah, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. How are you feeling?
Sexy beast. I'm still sick as a dog. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Are you still south?
I'm still south. I am.
Yeah, because I don't see the recliner, so you're still south.
No, I know it. Every time I think... shit, man, I miss that recliner, too. Really, really bad. My ass misses that recliner. You have no idea. It's probably got nothing but cat hair all over it anyways, but I miss it, that's for sure.
So you look like you're still... So I thought, are you going to be able to see your mom for Christmas, Dish?
I hope so. I planned on going home several weeks ago, and I got sick about 3 weeks ago, and I don't feel like I could possibly even drive. I have these dizzy spells. I'm very sleepy. I get really, really sleepy, and I don't know if it's safe for me to drive 14 hours. Otherwise, I'd fly. I thought about it. I really did. I thought about flying. But I kind of would like to have my truck at home. Hunting, ice fishing, all this stuff is coming up. Hunting will be over January 1st. If I don't hurry up, I'm going to miss it. And I've got this feeling.
Season, I'll never talk to you again.
Oh my God, I want to go hunting so bad. I dream about it, Mikey. I had a dream the other night that I was shooting at a deer. It was crazy.
Why don't you just like get your license down there and just get in your truck and go? And
I thought about that too.
Hey, Shell, listen, I got an itch. I gotta go.
I know, right? Because she's got that Mosin, and Johnny's got those guns that he never shoots. So I'm sure that
and he's got that knife that he has. I'll never use. So.
He's got all kinds of shit that he'll never use.
I'm just teasing. It's his birthday. I'm just picking on him.
I know, I am too.
Not to get off subject. Blues Girl, where in New Hampshire were you from? I'm sorry, girls. I had to ask that because I don't think she saw it in the thing.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, don't be sorry. Well, I just hope you get better. And
Oh God, me too. Because it sucks. I knew he was listening. I knew it. Hey, Johnny.
What? I said happy birthday, Johnny.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
We knew he was listening.
Johnny, Johnny, it's kind of like Shell, right? She don't need all them fucking knives, brother. Dude, you want a new car, a new truck, whatever? You want to take a trip? Fucking sell fucking 85 of those knives she's got. She won't even notice they're gone. And Johnny, you missed my comment. I had a comment. I had a compliment, I should say, for you earlier in your chat. I said, after I said happy birthday to you, and you said thank you. I said, look at that. I says, you don't look. I says, you don't look older than Matt. I says, and then again, I said nobody else really does either. But
Well, I gotta say, Mike, your energy has definitely picked up since Dish came on. That's good.
wow, she
It
does such
wasn't a bad day.
Yeah, I had a bad week, let alone a fucking day.
A bad week. I mean, I see that. What's going on?
It's just stupid shit. I drove under a trestle, and the truck I was in used to be in, the operative word, used to have roof racks on it.
Used to have
at one time before
you were trying to move the trestle. You were trying to move it, right?
Yeah, well,
Yeah. I've always wanted to see something like that. You did get it on video, right?
That's what I'm trying to say, Johnny. He's 10 years older than you. He's 10 years younger than you. And no, Johnny, he's 10 years younger than you. Matt's only 38.
Shit, that's all the old he is? He looks god awful
38.
for being 38.
Exactly. That's why I was complimenting Johnny, saying, Johnny, you look younger than Matt.
Matt looks god awful for being 38.
And then I said, hell, don't we all? I mean, who the fuck doesn't look young next to Matt?
He's only 38 years old. Man,
fuck, driver of all looks younger than fucking Matt.
He is younger than Matt, I think.
No shit.
Damn. I just thought he was a cradle robber or something.
Oh, no. Yeah, he told me in a chat one night he's 38.
I hear you, Julia. I swear I've got walking pneumonia or some shit. We'll find out when I keel over.
Go to a walk-in or something and get some antibiotic.
Well, I went, 3 weeks ago, I went to the doctor down here, and, oh my God, you talk about not understanding an effing word them people were saying, my God.
Yeah.
I needed an interpreter bad. You talk about some southern cornpone hillbillies.
Oh, yeah. I get more teeth than them, don't I?
You do. It was so bad. Right? They were asking me questions, and I say, sorry. Come again? Sorry.
Did they have an A on their baseball hat or a Crimson Tide shirt on? Or...
Believe it or not, the doctors and the nurses had Crimson Tide hats on. Wow. All of them.
No, Stan, you don't look 70. Yeah, they know they do.
Good God, Andrea is older than Matt. Judas Priest.
No way.
Oh my God, that man has fallen from the old tree or something.
Yeah, Greg, you do look fucking old. Sorry, but nobody looks older than Matt. I'm sorry. When he ever told me how old he was, I didn't believe him. I'm like, yo, what do you got? Like fucking 3 years, 4 years on me?
Is it the long hair or something?
No, it's just the gray. It's the fucking wrinkles. It's the.
If he shaved off his beard and cut his hair, I bet you'd look a lot younger.
Oh, he would.
That is not Matt, though. So
shave his ass backwards, make him walk backwards. Oh, her birthday's Monday? Oh, cool.
Whose birthday?
Space Buns.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, what is Truth trying to tell me here in big letters?
I don't know.
What's this?
WM, you're lucky. No, that's Weapons Machinist. I don't know. Gerald, you're older than me? Ha ha.
Well, the Saint looks like he's a baby.
Oh yeah, he's only like fucking 31 or 32 or some bullshit like that.
No. I'm
What are you?
45, dude.
Get the fuck out of here.
Telling you.
Really?
Yep, born 1970.
Wow.
Wow.
It's
I
all this
wouldn't know.
clean West Coast living, maybe. I don't know.
Wow. So you got like 10 years on dish.
Damn, no doubt, right? Damn.
Mike, I'll look up tomorrow where it was. I lived in New Hampshire. I lived in Malden. You lived in Malden? Where in Malden? Oh my God.
I'm looking up this strange word that I'm getting here from
What's that?
my friend, the Truth Trees here.
Oh,
He's
he
from
just said
upside
and Chichia, and I can't even pronounce it.
I know it, right? I don't know what that is. Is that another Sutton word?
I don't know. It might be another Sutton word. I don't know. Goddamn Southerners, they have their own way, their own speak.
I know that the saint is very educated. Can you tell me what that word means?
And, well, if you
Oh,
can tell
cool.
me what the word you just used means.
Educated?
Yeah. Gear Gryden. Hey, Gimpy, how are you? Thanks for coming. Gear Gryden says, why do I hang out with old farts?
I know, right, buddy? I know, right?
Oh, that's
Makes you
cool.
feel younger.
Blues
It
Girl,
does.
this is talk about a small world, right? Blues Girl's husband is from Melrose, Mass. And that's like I said, it's like fucking 8 miles from where I grew up. That's kind of, you know what I mean? You don't
Yeah.
really see a lot of people from Massachusetts on here. There's only a few of us, you know. Fucking North Carolina, South Carolina. You know why? Because there's nothing to do down south.
Right. So far, I've not seen anything to do down here.
Bush Gear's younger than 37.
How old is he?
Who, Gear?
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing Gear's got to be in his late 20s.
Yeah.
Mid to late 20s.
I don't know. I don't know what that word means. I don't know.
It's a coneflower.
That's what I think. That's what I got too. Was a coneflower.
Kind of looks
Am I supposed to
kind of
smoke
looks like
this
a
thing?
daisy.
Use this
What's
side
a Bob Breast
effect.
Auto World in Lynn? Oh my God, I know what that is. Wow, that's just too funny. Oh, and Gimke Kez relatives up my way. Huh. It's just a small world. I'm waiting for Johnny to take a trip. Johnny takes a fucking trip to every fucking state in the union except for fucking Massachusetts. What his job, you know?
Well,
See that? I was
yeah.
right on the money. I said late 20s. Yes,
28 years
28.
old. Rock on, brother. I see that you want me to do a flower, but I'm not exactly sure why.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this flower.
So, Johnny, you still out here, bud? Do me a favor, Johnny, will you? Take a day off, right? Leave Michelle and the kids at home, right? And show Dish where the fuck she can go do some fucking hunting.
Well, I don't know if he knows. He's not from around here.
He's a fucking southerner. They know everything down there. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Woods is woods. Take us to the woods.
She looked me up some places to go hunting if I was gonna be here for hunting, which it looks like I could.
Fuck, as much as they suck Dish, just go find a state forest somewhere.
I know,
You know what I mean?
right?
She could probably fish year round too. The lakes don't freeze over, right?
True
Yeah, that sucks.
True.
Stan also says vitamin C as well. So
Yeah, vitamin C.
Yeah, there's some root or something.
The blood from a virgin, right?
Stuart had it.
yeah, under the age of what? 18 maybe. I mean, are there any virgins over the age of 18?
There might be some nunnery around here someplace, and then it's questionable.
Certainly not down the south. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I'm sure they all lost their virginity at 12 or something.
Well, especially if they, hey, Dish,
Yes.
Dish, especially if they have brothers.
Oh, jeez. I bet you do have a root from me, Bush brother.
He's a
if,
cool dude.
if Dish is looking to hunt a nice big buck, she can go to the deer store and find one.
They don't have those around here. That's a northern thing, I think. I don't think I could go out in the woods right now, anyways, without dying. I can't hardly walk up the stairs without my lungs wanting to fall out.
I know, you don't even smoke.
I know. Maybe I should start. Maybe that'll help.
No, don't.
You know I'm not gonna smoke. I've never smoked in my life. I'm not gonna start now.
You know what else you get your hands on that'll build up your immune system? Get your hands on some chaga.
Right on. They probably don't even know what that is around here. I'd probably go.
Chaga tea,
Yeah.
and it can help what you may have now, but it'll build
Right.
your immune system back up. And
Sure.
I'd have to look it up because I don't want to give you misinformation. But it also does something for your lungs, for your respiratory system.
Yeah. Okay.
Austin's nursing home. Are you kidding me?
Bush Brothers got an injection for those meds she needs.
A guy I work with's mother was at the Austin nursing home. Wow, that's too funny. Gerald says, Mike, you're thinking ugly third grader without a brother. Good point.
I like Truth Freeze. That's a cool dude right there.
One of these days, right, somebody new is going to pop into this chat or on Jamie Time or on TR's chat, and I'm going to be making fun of a Sudna, and they're going to be like, this fucking guy, and I'm going to be like trolled for the rest of my life.
A butyrol breathing treatment. Where in the hell am I going to get that at?
I'll send you one down. I have it about not even 11 feet from me.
Well, remember your opening rant there, Mike. Don't hate them all just because of a few bad
ones. Truth, you almost spelt it right. It's A-H at the end.
Yes, there's got to be an H on there, no R.
Dish.
Yeah.
Julia was right. Did you ever see that peace pipe there that you know, when people get respiratory or whatever? It looks like this.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. It's a nebulizer.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you can pick those up at all the Walgreens, right?
Probably.
Not.
No, I actually think you can't. Well, no, it's fine.
No,
Sure, it's not a hookah or something?
Johnny says, didn't Michelle give you a breathing treatment?
She did give me a breathing treatment, but after she had the breathing machine on the dead guinea pig, I don't want to have it back on my mouth. I'm going to pass on it now.
On the what, guinea pig?
Yeah, the dead guinea pig. There was a guinea pig, and it was gasping for air, and she was just giving it straight oxygen, and
she can't.
I'm done now.
Didn't you ever hear that song, Michelle? Love is like oxygen. You get too much of it, you'll die. Did you ever hear that song? You don't give fucking animals oxygen. Especially guinea pigs. You eat guinea pigs.
Yeah, I need to go get some vitamin C, I guess. I don't know. I think if we removed the children from this house, I'd be a lot better.
It's not very nice.
I know it's not nice. I'm just right, Johnny. High five.
Two people that
Yeah, that Vicks chest rub stuff.
I'll put that on you.
Okay, I'll let you put it on me.
Vicks vapor rub.
Right on.
I'll tell you what. I'll do it blindfolded. All right. I won't.
All right. I'll let you.
And then he'd take a break and have a cigarette, and he'd be like smoking a menthol.
People are making fun of the education I'm trying to share. Good night, folks. Hope you're all well. Peace. Good night, Stuart. Who's making fun of education?
Nice, Stuart.
Who's
I
making
swear that's juice. I think Stuart Design is juice, but maybe that's just me.
what education was he make, people somebody making fun of? That's what I want to know. Oh, Johnny says you get thrown under the bus too often. Johnny, she throws you under the bus?
Never.
Fuck, I didn't think you'd fit, you fat bastard. No, just kidding.
Oh, that's right. It's not your birthday no more, Johnny. I
That's
think
right, Johnny.
you're free
113.
game.
Motherfucker.
He's free game. I say I've been all nice to him today and shit. And we've been bonding today, but his birthday's over, so.
You throw him. You don't rat him out, do you?
Good God, no.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing to rat out.
All right. Well, I'm just saying, you know.
I hardly ever see him. I'm always up here. He's
You're
in
up
his
here,
office.
You're in the
Yep.
office. He's in his office.
He's in his office.
So who is the warden? What's she doing?
Right now she's cleaning. She's getting ready for Megan to come home, so she's cleaning.
Shouldn't Johnny be helping her clean? I'll talk to her tomorrow night about that.
Oh boy.
Well, it's so good to see you again, Saint. I truly was worried about you because
Oh no.
you were. Yeah, I was. A lot of people were. I mean, we were
I didn't know
worried
you were
about
listening because I've been working. Sorry.
Oh my God,
I didn't.
you're so
I didn't
crazy.
know.
You're crazy. The Saint's back, Michelle.
Where?
Hi, Shell.
Back.
Shell,
Mikey
Johnny.
says, hey.
Johnny just said rest easy. He's gonna help you start cleaning.
I don't think she believed it.
I don't even know who he's talking to right now.
I didn't mess it up. The kids did. Well, see, this is what you gotta do. You do what I do with my kids. Did you make that mess? Yep. Clean it. Did you make that mess? Nope. Clean it anyway because I told you to.
Right, that's a good one.
I don't want to. I didn't ask you if you wanted to. I told you.
Right. I like that, Mikey.
I only get like that when the wife is on a rampage.
Right. Makes you have to get upset and mean, right?
Yeah, I hate being mean. I like having fun with the kids.
I bet you do.
You know,
I bet so.
kind of like I always screw up because like I'll be outside shooting a pellet gun or whatever, you know, and you know, camera girl will be punished or whatever, or she just got yelled at, or whatever, and she'll say, "Mommy, can I go downstairs with Daddy?" She'll say no.
Oh, jeez.
She'll yell out the window, "Daddy, can I come outside with you?" I says, "Yeah, go ahead, put your coat on, come outside with me," you know. Then the wife says, "You know, I told her she can't come outside." I go, "Yep."
Ooh, that's just wrong. That's mean. I'm gonna have to counsel with your wife again. That's just wrong.
Hey, Mike, you know that Rampage is adding spice, right?
Well, if she gets to go outside, that means you're not getting to go inside, Mike.
That's all right. I'm happier outside anyways. I really am. I love being outdoors.
I really like that video you did with Camera Girl. You tested out your little stainless steel pot there. You built a fire out in your backyard.
Yeah, that was last winter. And I was getting tired of being inside. Well, I wasn't really inside a lot, but I tried to go ice fishing, and dude, the snowbank.
4 feet of snow. I was gonna say
Wow.
5 feet of snow.
The snowbank just to get to the lake was, you know. So we managed that, and then I got out towards the lake, and like, yeah, some of the spots of the lake didn't have any snow on it because, you know, the wind drifts and everything. But getting there, dude, I went up to my chest in friggin' snow. You know, and I'm like, of course I smoke, and I'm like, you know, I goes, it ain't worth it. Let's get out of here, you know. So I was going crazy, and camera girl asked me if I'd light a fire, and I'm like, you know what? Come on, let's go make a video. And I said, I got to make one anyways, and she says, can I have hot cocoa? I'm like, good idea. But she loved it. She absolutely loved it.
You have to give us an update on your bug out bag. Have you done
Yeah,
anything to it?
no. Um,
And you probably learned a lot
I haven't
since a year
started.
ago.
Yeah, I haven't started my. I usually have by this time already. I usually have my. Well, it's not my bug out bag, but it's a my winter bag. That's what I call it, anyways. Because I got stuck in the winter a few years back on the truck, and I was out there for a while in a bad snowstorm in New Hampshire.
Yeah, the cop
And,
gave you his cereal bar and stuff.
yeah, he gave me his lunch. Yep. And ever since then, I've been doing it, but probably because I'm working the two jobs, and I just been slipping my mind. But I got to get, so I got to put my extra pair of socks, my sweatshirt, extra hat, you know what I mean? Uh, all that stuff. Um,
Candle.
Candle. I wanted to give. I have to get another blanket. I gave my blanket to my mother, so I'm in the what do you call it for buying another wool blanket. Um,
Now, what do you do about water? You want to keep some water, but it's going to freeze.
right. Well, I always thought if there was snow on the ground, then I'd be all set for water. You know, if I need it that bad, I'll burn it. You know what I mean? I'll make a fire. You know what I'm saying? Um, but you're right. Water wouldn't hurt. Because you can always defrost it. You know, if you build a fire. Um, what else? I already have my flashlight and a knife is in there.
A bag
Um,
of kitty litter to get out of it.
I do not have a bag of kitty litter. Why kitty litter?
It's kind of like
Oh, for
sand, so it
getting
doesn't
stuck.
freeze together like sand, and so you can throw it underneath your tires to get out
Yep.
of a spot.
I do have two shingles though, two roofing shingles. Good night,
There you
Johnny.
go.
Hope your birthday was nice.
Yep. Happy birthday there, J-Mag.
I have two roofing shingles. Does the same thing, you know. Um, I got to make
So
my list up because last year I forgot. Like I had the knife, but I didn't have a. I smoke, so I'm always thinking I have my lighter, you know. But this year I want to put in a ferrocerium rod. You know what I'm saying?
you can light a cigarette with one of those?
I didn't get into that. I didn't believe in it. I'm not knocking anybody that did it. I just wasn't going to have one of my daughters. Um, I couldn't have one of my daughters do a video while I'm trying to light a cigarette with it just didn't seem to make sense. But and I didn't want to promote it for kids, you know. Peachy, how are ya? So I want to do that. Oh, and I gotta get. I invited Mountain Man tonight too. Obviously he wasn't able to come, but because I want one of his ferrocerium rods, and I thought because I have that would be three that I would have, right? So I got one in my bag. I'd have one in my car. Um, and I have one here. So like in the house. Um,
Yeah,
but I
because
got
if when it's really cold, lighters don't work very well at all.
right, exactly.
Bag of Doritos, Mike.
I gotta do this to make fire signal and snack. Right on, Frank. But yeah, and
So
I
do you
gotta
take
do
a
that.
bag for work then? So you probably have one for your personal vehicle, but you take something for your work vehicle?
Yeah, not a. I don't have. I actually don't have a backpack itself for my work vehicle. I just take it in a bag, not a trash bag, like like a just like
Backpack
a
or something.
shopping, like a little plastic
Oh yeah.
shopping bag. With that, I take just a change of clothes. Um, and what else do I have in that? I have a flashlight and a candle in that one. Um, the only thing I don't have for obviously for a change of clothes is a new pair of I mean another pair of um,
Skivvies.
no, like boots or whatever.
Oh,
Um, but well, perfect example. I went hunting was it last weekend? I went hunting with my brother. Yeah, last weekend, last Saturday I went hunting, and so it was chilly, and I come walking out because I had no choice because a hunter was whistling at me, and I'm like, phew. So, but anyways, I wind up in the drink. I wound up soaking wet from the top of the knee down, and my feet were a block of ice, and I just couldn't take it anymore. I stayed in the woods for about 2 hours, and I just couldn't deal with it anymore. Um, so I came walking out, and I got to my car. I turned my car on, put the heater on, and I go, Jesus. I says, I'm willing to bet that I have a pair of socks and something in here I can wear. And sure as shit, I had a pair of socks in my trunk. Um, I had sneakers, but I wouldn't put them on, you know. So I just dried out my boots as best I could, and then I just put my feet back in there and called it a day. Because then it got
were they
warmer.
were they white tennis shoes? White sneakers?
No, that was just regular sneakers.
Okay. I thought everyone in New England wears white sneakers.
But so anyway, what about you guys out in the chat room? Do you guys have a bag, or Saint? Do you have a bag that you carry for the winter, or is it just a bag? Period. Is it?
Yeah, so I got a first aid kit, glow sticks. I got tire chains. Usually in the winter I drive my truck, but I also got a Ford Focus.
Yep.
So I got something that's got good gas mileage, and so for that I need chains because we have mountain passes out here, and they're required. They have cops that stand in the middle of the highway while everyone's going 5-10 miles an hour and looking. And if you don't have change, you get like a $200 and something ticket, and they make you turn
Really?
around. So stuff like that. Yeah, extra pair of gloves, boots, stuff like that. A lighter and stuff, but I probably could do better. I just got like a couple of granola bar, like those Cliff bars.
Yep.
I just got a couple, just something.
Yeah, they're like, what are they? They're not protein bars, but they're things with a lot of protein in them, right? I don't know
Yeah,
if that
all the
doesn't make
hikers,
sense. Yeah. Right,
hikers
right,
and
right, right,
hunters and stuff use them.
right.
Um,
Because there was a difference. I didn't want anybody that was listening thinking that there was a difference between a protein bar and what we're talking about.
but I mean, that'd be good for maybe like 12 hours or a day or something.
Right. They'll get you
That's,
overnight. If need
yes,
be.
I'm not packing an AK back
Right.
there and everything. I got my daily EDC carry with me, but um,
Yeah.
stuff got all that as well. But I
Weapons.
don't plan on being stuck for long.
No, but the thing is like me when I went hunting last weekend. I fall in, my whole body's soaked. Now, granted, I was maybe a mile from my car, so I had heat instantly. Okay, but there's times that I'll go and I'll walk a few miles away. You know, you walk a few miles, you're soaking, dripping wet. You know what I'm saying?
Your blood's moving, but yeah, your feet feel like two cinder blocks.
So you're
Yeah.
walking slow. I just, and thank you for saying first aid kit, because I'm still going to get mine for my niece. I might just buy another one and call it a day. I get
You
mine.
fall in the water or something, Mikey?
What? Oh, yeah, I did hunting last weekend.
Oh, jeez.
I went to cross a creek, and the rock I stepped on was loose. And then I went, thankfully I have my shotgun slinged over my back, because usually I carry it.
Yeah.
But I slung it because I was going over the creek. So I was like top of the knee down, soaking wet, dripping, soaking wet.
Yeah.
And it was probably 28 degrees up here last weekend, 30 degrees, something like that. So, yeah, it was fucking cold.
I would suggest for anyone, I mean, we got a lot of great preppers here on these channels. I think everyone already knows most of this stuff and good at what they do, but there's something that's called the 10 essentials that hikers use. So it's extra clothes, extra food, extra waters, a compass, something to start a fire, a map, all this stuff. So one of those emergency Mylar blankets. It's just because you go for, like, if you're walking up Mount Washington or something, Mike, and you twist your ankle, it's going to take 4 hours, 6 hours in the dark. So you got to have a flashlight and everything, and that could easily happen, twisting an ankle on a rocky trail.
Here's the thing, and funny you should say that. I don't know if anybody has done it, or maybe Dish, maybe you did it hunting or whatever, or hiking or whatever. But I watched a video of a hiker that did that, except it was his knee. Okay. Now he's by himself. Okay. So when you're out in the woods by yourself, and whether it's an overnighter or you're just doing a hike or whatever, you got to be more safety cautious and alert, because you're by yourself, because who's going to help you, right? This guy decides his best course of action was to try to walk down and go back to the trailhead. See, now I think that was the wrong thing to do. You're already hurt. Why are you gonna risk? And it's a knee, so your first either incline or decline, you're gonna put way too much pressure on that kneecap. I don't know. I couldn't do it.
What do you think he should have rather?
He should have called, or he should have did something else.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was 20 below, and he had no food, he had no water, he had no this, no that, and he was gonna die.
Right.
It was decent weather. It wasn't raining or nothing like that, but
yeah. So far, I've never hurt myself. Well, I have gotten wet though. I've gone through the ice a couple times. I've definitely fallen in the water while I was hunting, and that sucked really bad.
That water's fucking cold.
Yeah. I went through the ice once. It was just my boot. One boot went through the ice, and I was like, I just walked a half mile out here. I'm gonna try and fish for a little while. And what I did was I took my boot off, took the inside of the boot out, took my scarf off, took my sock off, wrapped my foot around with the scarf, and I fished the rest of the freaking day and I was fine. My sock was hard as a freaking rock, but hey, fine. I had a good day.
And the other thing is, I have Michelle's that paracord bracelet that Michelle sent me.
Yes.
And that's got the and my bag has my hand grenade emergency fishing kit. So.
Oh sure, yeah.
I'm not gonna be, without, so to speak, I guess.
Right. Yeah, I have a paracord bracelet.
Trying to read.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. No, I was trying to read without my glasses, and it's just bad thing to do.
No, boot. No, my boobs were not wet. It was my boot. I took my boot off. Yeah, my breasts are attached. I can't take them off.
No, leave them right where they are.
Although they do get very, very cold, and it takes a long time for them to warm up. After I'm done ice fishing, I must say that. That's the last thing to get warm. I'll tell you that right now.
Remember I told you about the innie? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, those buggers take forever to get warm. Oh jeez.
Is that where the saying comes from? Colder than a witch's tit?
I think so, but
You can't tell this she's a witch.
I know, right? He's so full of these wonderful.
She's Wicca, or whatever that is.
Wiccan. I don't do that.
Yeah.
I like your sweater, Bush brother. I'd wear one if I had a man to put his hands in there.
Oh, I wouldn't be scared at all. Weapons. I'd torch a car in a heartbeat to stay warm.
Boy,
Frostbite. But here's what I would do. If I'm on that verge and I need help, I'm taking a tire off my car, and I'm gonna set the tire on fire. Because
hopefully you have a spare you can do that with first.
Yeah, but if your engine's gone or something, even one of those little donuts will do it.
Yeah.
You want all that black smoke you can get,
Yeah, I've never put the warmers in my bra. That's a good idea. I've definitely put them in the toe warmers and the pocket warmers and all that. Man, I definitely have those when I'm out hunting. I hold it over my nose because my nose gets so cold when I'm hunting. Oh my God, it gets cold. So I constantly have one over my nose when I'm hunting, which,
I'll be right back.
All right, bud. Everybody's taking their turn.
Yep. That's what happens when there's a smaller panel.
Right. You look good in that hoodie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
It's getting cooler now. It's winter time.
It still looks like fall down here. They've got a bunch of those scarlet maple trees and stuff like that down here, and they still have the leaves on, and the wind's blowing the leaves off, and it looks just like it's October or something. It's crazy. Shit, it's weird down here. I've never experienced that before. Craziness.
We have the leaves that are still on in the yard throughout the winter.
Oh.
The beech.
Oh, the beech nut trees, sure.
The beech trees. Yep.
My mom used to tell me when she was a little girl that they used to eat the beech nuts, and I hear that they're actually bad for you if you eat too many of them.
Really?
Yeah. And we have them in Michigan, and that's where she grew up, was in Michigan. So, because she didn't live in Kentucky for very long. Kentucky, yeah, she didn't live there for very long. They moved to.
Well, that's a good thing.
No, is it beech or is it birch trees?
Birch.
It's beech. Oh, I thought you said beech.
Well, there's two different types of trees. We're talking about beech.
The white
beech
ones.
Nut trees. No, that's a birch tree.
Yeah, beech nut. Beech nut. Yeah.
All right.
They're a very pretty tree, but yeah. Cyanide in the seeds. Okay, yeah, I knew that there was too much. There was something in there.
Hey, PG, thanks for coming over. Good to see you. Mike, we still don't have snow on the ground here yet. Yeah, I know, Gerald. I've been watching different sections of Maine.
It sucks when there's no snow on the ground when you're hunting. Snow on the ground is key to good hunting.
It's horrible.
Same with apple seeds. Really? I didn't know that. I've eaten lots of apple seeds before.
Tommy, thanks for coming in. I know you had some internet issues, and thanks for coming on the panel, and thanks for hanging out in the chat room, too, afterwards. Appreciate it.
I could say, awesome. AC is out there commenting away. That's awesome.
Yeah. Bush brother, where are you? Did you get my message? I saw that video. Gerald says the beech trees has the cyanide in the leaves of the tree also.
Ah. You're not supposed to eat acorns either, but I've heard different stories. I've heard
Somebody the
that
hell was making? Somebody made acorn something with acorns.
you can make bread and shit out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I know that there's a lot of tannin in it, and you're supposed to soak the seeds and all this other kind of crap.
You gotta boil the piss out of them or something.
Yeah,
Right.
or just put them in a stream for like 24 hours and let the shit bleach out of
Saw the
it.
same video I did.
Yeah, but I guess you can eat them in small quantities if you can't do that. You know, I don't know. I'd probably die right away. Hey Tyler, what's up? Crazy bastard.
Yep.
Him and Greg got something going on. I'm not sure what it is, but they follow each other around.
It's a bromance.
A bromance, right? It's a bromance.
Well, Dish,
Mm.
isn't Greg from
Yeah, North
Carolina?
Carolina or South Carolina one, yeah. There you go.
He's a southerner. Although he doesn't have a southern, like Tommy. I didn't hear Tommy's southern, twerkiness. But Greg doesn't have a southern accent, I don't think at all.
No, a little bit. If you talk to him for a long time in a chat, you can kind of hear it every now and then, but not really. No.
He's not like TR or Michelle.
Oh God, no. Nobody's like that. Well, except for like Johnny or somebody.
Roll Tide, Crimson Tide,
Roll Tide.
Crimson Tide,
Crimson Tide. Bloody bastards.
Bastard.
Even it's past midnight, so not birthday anymore.
I know, right? So it's free. It's fair game.
Yep.
He's fair game now. I told him. I said we can talk. It's your birthday. But I said after that,
Yeah, instead of milk, put a little eggnog in the coffee. That's not too bad. I like that.
I like brandy. I like brandy in my eggnog.
That might be good.
Well, I used to, I should say.
When he talks to Sutton, you guys are all putting an R on the end of it. That's not what it is.
It's an AH.
AH. They're from the south, I don't know.
This is how I spell it. That's just my take on it. You guys can spell it however you want to, but that's how I spell it.
I usually do it with a D, but you're right there.
Sutton's.
Yeah.
And then there's Northerners. Northerners. Yep.
I thought he was a Yankee.
No, we don't use that terminology up here. I told you, you call somebody a Yankee up here, they're automatically going to think Yankees fan baseball, you're going to get shot.
All right. Oh God, there's a child up here. Just a minute.
No way, is there? Mikey, when I talk to Southerners, they act, I'm sorry, if they are eating it and you eat them, you're eating what they grow on. You're right.
All right, so now we know how Julia's going to kill Greg with apple seeds.
Are they talking about death again?
I have 3 deer tags to fill, and I only have a short amount of time to do it.
Damn, I might have to come up there and help you out.
Yeah, I got $2 on a doe tag, so.
I think when I get home, I'm just gonna get a buck tag, and I don't even know if there's any doe tags left. To tell you the truth, I'm pretty sure there's probably not at this late in the game. There might be. We have a southern zone. You can get like as many doe tags as you want as long as you're on private property, which I got some pull, so I might be able to do that if I ever get my ass at home.
A lot of people up this way are posting their property, not letting hunters and
Yeah.
I went and I knocked on a farmer's door one day, and I introduced myself to him, who I was, and I said, I was wondering if you allow people to hunt on your property. And I says I didn't see it posted, and he says I used to allow people to do that, but then the assholes will go out and hunt and they leave all their wrappers, their caught, you know what I mean, and
Oh, sure. Bastards.
cigarette butts and everything.
I could never do that. In fact, the guy that I do hunt on his property, I even take the gut pile away. That's just, I mean, I won't.
Well,
Except I don't have to. The coyotes.
You don't have to, but
it's just respect.
Nice to you. Right.
Yeah, I mean, out of respect, I take the gut pile. It's just something that I do. I mean, bring a big bucket with a big old trash bag in it, and I put the guts in it, and I take it out. Now the neighbor's not very happy when I get home. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm just joking.
But
I bury it.
When I shoot the public, I bury it with leaves and stuff, so a hiker doesn't stumble upon it or whatever.
Yeah, I've seen that before, Mikey. I went fishing. I went trout fishing, and I saw this animal pile, and I was like, I've walked probably another 5 feet, and there was a huge giant pile of puke. Somebody had walked up on it and tossed their cookies, and I was like, oh, that poor bastard.
Yep.
To me it didn't bother me at all, but to somebody they were walking along all happy. Oh. Probably stepped in it or something raw. Yeah.
Yep.
Slid in it or something. Yeah, that would be bad. But yeah.
Yeah, we were kids. I came upon a bunch of duck guts.
Duck guts. Wow.
My cousin, who was from where I go to New Hampshire, he grew up there. He says, "Oh no, watch this." So he always had a knife on him, and he made like a little carrion type thing. We put all the guts on he lashed. We just made like a little, I don't know what the hell to call it. Like a little tray, I guess, if you wish. He lashed it all together, and he put all the duck guts on that. And I go, what are you going to do with it all now? He goes, we'll feed the coyotes. I says, I'm not going to go feed a coyote. He's no silly. He says, I'll go put it where I know the coyotes go. And he says, that way there they'll get good and fat, and when I come to hunt them, they'll be fat. So, yeah, he's always done that. He's always doing stuff like that. Always. And he's got a lot of coyote. He had a lot of coyote pelts for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
He made a hat out of one. He had mittens made out of another one. He's got a couple of heads on his wall. Because one bit him, so he was determined.
Well, that's no good. Yeah. I don't think I'd want dog heads on my wall, but that's just my preference. But
better than a cat head.
Oh God, yeah, they're most definitely. That's true. Yeah, that would be disturbing.
and he had one all totally stuffed. He sold it to a taxidermist shop. The guy was just opening, and he did it. The taxidermist guy did it, and then the guy called him up like, I don't know, whatever, 2-3 months later, and asked him about the coyote that he did. He wanted to use it as a showpiece. But he mainly shoots a lot of coyotes, so because obviously, so don't eat the deer and everything,
All right.
and the rabbit.
Good night, Blue Girl.
Blue Girl, it's nice chatting with you, and that's awesome that your husband and you guys are from the area. That was kind of cool. Well, used to be from the area, you know what I mean? That's awesome. Enjoy the rest of your night. Sleep well.
That's a nice sweatshirt you got on there, Mikey. Was it like a little river?
Yeah, it is like a lake. Yep, I love this one. And it's nice and heavy, too.
Looks like that picture up on your YouTube thing there.
Yeah, I love that picture on YouTube.
I'm still just wearing t-shirts.
No fan on tonight, Dish?
I have the fan by me, and I've had it on and off periodically because I get hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold, but right now I'm cool. Damn you, Saint, for scaring the shit out of us.
Right.
Why is he still on there?
I am. You scared us, man. I'm telling you. We made like.
Oh man! So I take it I'm gonna get you tomorrow night, then, aren't I?
No shit. No.
Michelle's gonna be mad.
Same to you, Blues. If I don't see you, have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Blue Girl. Yeah. I didn't know Stump had your number. If I'd known that, I mean, I would have had him get a hold of you a lot sooner.
Stump's got everybody's number.
Yeah. That's true.
Saint, seriously, dude, I'm working. The hours I've been working lately, and I didn't know that you took other than when you told me that you took a hiatus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I just kind of unplugged the computer and just took a break for a while.
Nothing wrong with
that. Kind of do a little recalibration, just get away from things. And
something wrong with that, though. I mean, you went from being a chat whore to not being anywhere, and it was, I mean, we were concerned,
But what is that? I'm like, what is it, that movie Heat? De Niro?
I'm just saying.
Just walks away.
I mean, what would you guys think if I just was gone? No chats, what would you guys think? I mean, would you be concerned? I mean, would you care?
Yeah, she's gone! Woohoo!
But you'd notice, wouldn't you? You'd notice. I noticed that the Saint was gone right away, and at first it was like, okay.
It's like me. I miss Bird Dog,
Yeah, I talked to her. She was.
I really do.
I do too. Really, really bad. I do. I miss her really, really bad. And
I mean, I know you got to do what you got to do. Don't misunderstand me.
Yeah, I know. I understand. Yeah, I mean, but I mean, at least I can text her. I have her number, and I can call her. But I don't have somebody else's number.
Right.
To get to at least say, dude, are you alive? Because I mean, we were worried, dude. I mean, you never know. Somebody might flip script and shoot themselves or something. You just never know. It's the holiday season. People kill themselves in this time of the year.
Oh my! No, not like that at all. But I'll keep that in mind. That's very sweet. I guess that's a testament to the community that we have here. That just not all trolls. There's some good people here. So.
I hope I'm not a troll, but.
All right, Mikey's going out.
All right. I was just gonna wait for you guys to stop talking, and I was gonna thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, finish. I'm not.
Oh, I'm finished. I'm just,
It's almost 2:00 his time, so.
Right on. Here too.
You guys out in the chat room again. You guys are the balls. You're always here and you're always supporting this chat. So you're racist with me.
Peace.
But we are gonna get out of here. I appreciate you all being here, and we will. I promise you, we will see you all next week. All right.
Yep.
Night, guys.
Take care, everybody.
Peace out.